Hi, this is Dr. Karen from Your Empowered Relationship, and several of the videos that I've been making recently have been about implicit memories. And today I wanted to speak to you just a little bit more about how these work within your relationships with your mates or people who you're really close to. The interesting thing is that you're even more likely to have these reactions with the people that you're close to. Now, if you think about it, that really makes sense because with the people that you're close to, you let your guard down and your emotions are more out there. So you're more vulnerable, and so these reactions are more likely to occur. And let me just use as an example, let's say that based on things from your past, you didn't feel that you got a lot of attention. So it is quite possible that with your partner, there are going to be lots of things that they do or don't do that make you have the same kind of a feeling. But then what happens is you can actually point to a pattern that your partner is saying or doing, which makes you feel like you are not getting the proper kind of attention. And so it really looks like it's your partner that's doing it, and you don't realize that it, in fact, is coming from your past. And so it gets really kind of complicated. But again, if you remember the three flags that I have told you about, that can signal to you that, in fact, it is you that is overreacting and not necessarily your partner. However, if you're not aware, you target your partner and you might, shut down or attack them, and that really can hurt your relationship. Then what gets even more complicated is that there's a real good chance that your partner has some of these issues as well, has some implicit memories, and so they react back. And that again becomes quite a challenge for any relationship. Now, in a video such as this, I can't go into all the details, but there's a lot more information that you can get at my site or in the book Mindfulness and the Art of Choice, Transform Your Life. But I wanted to at least make you aware of this because, as I've said so often, you can't make any changes unless you're aware. The other thing I'd like to remind you of is that if you'd like to move out of an emotionally frozen life to a chosen life, then start to trust in your empowered you. This is Dr. Karen from Your Empowered Relationship, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.